search. Before I could feed anybody, I had to soul search. 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 Put in my own work. And I need nobody. I had to go first. Before I could feed anybody, I had to soul search. I had to soul search. I had to soul search. I had to soul search.
King of Higher Self here, aka the spiritual husband, aka
Evil studies watching me. King of Higher Self. The evil steady watching me like I got a clock on me, but I'm forever gonna keep it G and they can't stop it. Stay riding with the strap on me, got these stones all over me. Gotta protect your energy, cause they gon' try.
What's happening? It's your boy, King of Higher Self, aka Aladdin. You know what I mean? Aladdin. What's up with y'all, man? Hope y'all take care of yourself, loving thyself, healing thyself, and knowing thyself. Like, share, subscribe, all that good YouTube shit. Y'all know what to do with these YouTube shit, man. What I want to get into is the soul versus the motherfucking spirit. The soul versus the motherfucking spirit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you an example of some spirit shit right here. Hold on real quick. Now, you're like, how the fuck is that spiritual? What is he talking about? What is the spirit? What is the soul? See, now, the thing is, I've been noticing, I've been having discussions with people in person and online about the spirit and soul. And see, the spirit and soul is correlated together, but they not the same thing. That's why the words are here. Now let me break it down for y'all. A lot of people are saying that the spirit is the soul or the soul is the spirit, or they the same thing. Really, the spirit is what connects us to everything, this reality, this whole being of reality, or this illusion, the matrix, the Maya, the whatever you want to call this, the simulation that we seeing through these pupils. It's the spirit, the vibration and the frequency and sound vibration and frequency all deals with spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's how magic works. It works in the spiritual aspect. Now, what do I mean by that? Now let me break down what the spirit is. The spirit, well, first off, let's put it this way. I'm gonna put it this way. We don't call it soluality, we call it spirituality. You know what I mean? We don't call it soluality, we call it spirituality. And then check this out. S-P-I-R, spire, means breath in Latin. S-P-I-R means breath in Latin, which is the beginning of the word spirit. So spirit is the breath. And here's a few examples. I got my notes because I've been, I told you I'm going to stop going off the dome like that. But here's an example. Inspire, inspiration, expire, spirometer, all deals with the breath. The spirometer is the machine, the spirometer is the machine that you breathe in to check your lung capacity. So it deals with the breath. That's what spirit is. It's life. That's, like I said, expired. So when your soul, look, this is how I'm going to show you. When your soul expires in this vessel, that means the spirit left as well. The spirit is what takes the soul. Okay? Spirit is the energy. Spirit is the spark. Spirit is the kick, is the life, is the breath. Okay? Now, so yeah, and like respiratory, like I said, S-P-I-R is in the word respiratory. And what is the respiratory system? It's your breathing system. It's your breath. It's all this here, all your lungs, your throat, your nose, your nostril, all that, and your mouth, all the things that you use to breathe, which keep you alive. If you hold your breath, you're going to die. You know what I mean? You're going to expire. Now think of inspire. Inspire deals with something that has enlightened you to see or think different. So that goes back into the spirit being the vibration. Spirit is the vibration, the frequency. You get what I'm saying? That's what the spirit is. There's good and there's what we would call, or I don't even call it, man. I'm trying to, man, I want to go deeper, but I understand and overstand that a lot of people are caught up in words. Words is a motherfucker. That's why I'm breaking it down now. So we would call certain things, let's say negative or lower. There's negative and lower frequencies. Now, with these frequencies, you can get inspired or to become something, to bring something into your soul, okay? Into reality, into this realm we see. Because you was inspired, you had a spark or an idea. You know, when you're inspired, it's like the light bulb went off in your head. That's the spark, that's the life. You know, and like the spirit is like, say a battery's dead, right? And you put your jumper cables on the battery, that spark that comes from the other battery is what I would call the spirit. The battery itself is the body, and what's working inside as far as the electrons and all the other things that's inside of that battery will be the soul, aka chakras, or you know, the chakras of our soul. The batteries, the energies of our soul is the chakras. And let me go into the word soul, because see, this is the thing. We don't call it spirit mates. We don't call it spirit food. I mean, you can call it these things, but we don't call it spirit music. We call it soul food. We call it soul mates. We call the genre of music soul. So what is the soul? The soul is your character. The soul is what your spirit, what you did with the spirit that hit you, or the spirit that you are, or the spirit that you came from. The soul is your ego, as in soul, like soul as in goddamn, the sun. There we go. I was almost lost. The sun as in Latin, soul. So what is soul? Like, okay, solar plexus, which is your what? Confidence, aka ego. Chakra. I'm so excited. Learn how to calm down, man. That's why I'm starting back smoking again. I know, boy, this actually helps me zone the fuck in, because I be want to go in. So listen. So yeah, your solar plexus, your soul, right? Your soul is your solar plexus is your ego, the will, the power, the confidence, the drive to create or do. It's a doing. It's the chakra that helps you do things, and that's your solar plexus, or your soul. Even when you go into the soul, aka sun, in astrology. The sun in astrology deals with your actions and your characteristics and your personality. So that's what your soul is your characteristics, your personality of the spirit you are. The spirit is the vibration, is the higher realm. You know what I'm saying? It's the higher realm. It's like this. We got the spirit, the body, and the soul. Soul, spirit, and body. So the soul will be, to me, like your balance. The soul is what connects the spirit to the body. The soul is the heart of the trinity of your spirit, soul, and body. Your soul is the different versions of you. So with them chakras I'm talking about, some people's chakras aren't in a certain balance or not even aligned correctly. That's because the certain spirits they may have been around, or they may be on the lower spirit, aka lower chakra energies, you know, or lower self, right? To where these higher chakras, as known as your higher self, will be not enlightened because there was no spark from the negative energy to the positive energy. So the soul will be like your heart, which is the balance of all the chakras. Some people just doing, you know what I mean? It's like they soulless. They just doing shit. You know what I mean? They don't even know who they are. They ain't soul search. And you know, body, I had to go first. Before I could anybody, I had to soul search. They ain't soul search. You know what I'm saying? So when you soul search, that's when you learning what your chakras, who you are, your aura. That's your soul. That's the being of you. The spirit is everything. The vibration. The spirit is the higher realm. You know what I'm saying? Like another example, like because I just noticed it, the spiral graph. Okay, a spiral graph is tools that help you create all these high forms of sacred geometry, right? Now, the thing about this is that when we when we talk and we like on music, for example, or even now when I'm talking, if you had a certain machine, I don't even know the name of the machine, but if you had a certain machine, it will record your voice and show certain sound waves, aka frequencies, aka different patterns of the sacred geometry, right? So that's why they use the word spiral graph, okay? Because it's the vibration. That's what the spirit is, the vibration, the frequency. The soul is the memory of the spirit. That's why it's like when you see a baby here, right? And the baby comes to the earth and you see them doing certain things, you're like, God damn, how does that baby already know how to do that? You would be like, man, you know what? That's an old soul in that body, boy. That's an old soul in there. I know, because I'm an old soul. Everybody tells me I'm an old soul. I've been an old soul since I was here. So what does that mean to me? An old soul, when you say old soul, is saying that your spirit was already, or your soul was already here, and your spirit, the spirit, your spirit, sent you here with that memory of what to do or how to think and be yourself, aka know who the fuck you are through your chakras, by transferring. When you came from wherever you came in your past life, the soul carried that energy. The spirit carried the energy that your soul had learned through the sparks of the spirit. So what I'm saying is that the chakras, aka the personalities and different thought forms and feelings, which is all the chakras are, low key, they were sparked a certain way in your past life. And in your past life, the spirit, your spirit, took the memories from your soul and took it to the next life. Your spirit took it to the next life. And then when the spirit hits you, or your spirit hits, aka sparks these chakras, that's when you feel your soul and know who you are. So that's the difference between soul and spirit. Now, how do you soul search? You have to tap into these chakras. You have to do shadow work. You have to find out what energies create this spark in each chakra to allow you to be who you are. That's why I study astrology. See, the reason what made me become so into astrology is because I started soul searching. It wasn't like, ooh, I know I'm a Cancer, so I'm gonna go ahead and study what Cancers are. No, I had understood that, but I knew that there were seasons, and there's summer babies act a certain way towards each other. Spring babies act a certain way. Winter babies, so it was like, okay, even if I took what we're taught astrology is, if I take that away, I do know from experience, which is where you gain wisdom from, that there's a difference based off of the seasons. So then I also start studying the chakras, because I found out that these are the energy forms inside of us. So what I did is start correlating what I know and the wisdom I already experienced with the chakras. And it led me to understanding that astrology is the sky, which is showing you the as above and telling you that you are a star or the sky. You know what I mean? So you are that spirit that's in the sky, which we would call God or the source of the universe. You get what I'm saying? And then you create yourself, which is your soul, or be yourself, which is your soul. And to do that, you gotta line up yourself. Know who you are, know your aura. Tap into your childlike energy. Tap into that subconscious energy, aka feminine energy. Tap into that masculine energy, aka aggressive energy. And then that's the thing about astrology, is it brings all that into play. You gotta and just experience, like, be free, be a motherfucking spirit like you supposed to be. That's why we say a free spirit. You know what I mean? Because when you free spirited, that's when you find your soul. That's when you know your soul, aka know your motherfucking self. You feel what I'm saying? So they are correlated. They are like this. They are conjunction, but they're not the same, because it's like saying your third eye or your brain is the same as your heart chakra. No, they not the same, but they are. It's like this. Your heart is a mind, your brain is a mind, and your solar plexus is a mind, or your gut feeling is a mind. So you got your heart, your gut feeling, and your brain, which is the three minds. Your heart, which is the middle, you know what I'm saying, is what we would call the soul. Your spirit would be like higher realm. You know what I mean? Frequency, vibration, nothing get higher than that. And then your body will be lower self, or body self. You know what I mean? Your lower desires, your fleshly desires. You feel me? That's the difference. You have to calm down. Hey, I had to soul search. Put in my own work. But you got to put in your own work. And you can't depend on nobody. You got to find out what spirits, aka vibration frequencies, you're going to be on. So when you on them vibrations, your chakras do that twist and turn to find itself. You know what I mean? And then when you catch balances and learn you are, and I'm going to go deeper into the chakras, because, you know, y'all probably like, what the hell is you talking about? But there's a difference. Basically, no, it's your aura. Your aura, you got to do things to find out what resonates with your aura. You know what I mean? Certain people's auras off because the sparks, aka spirit, hasn't hit certain parts of their chakras or their energies, their life forms inside of themselves, their God bodies that's inside of them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They ain't hit their personal rainbow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Let me make sure I went over all the points I wanted. Yeah, I did, man. So yeah, just know there's a trinity and a duality to it, and a oneness to it. You know, the whole self is just you, a spiritual being having a human experience. You know what I mean? That's just the wholesome of it. You could call it soul, whatever. You could call it whatever the fuck you want. Really, soul, spirit, all that. Really, words is just bullshit. But you know what I'm saying, man. Much love to y'all. Know there's a wholesome, a trinity, and a duality to everything. Spirit is the life breath and light. Soul is the characteristic, aka personality, of that breath and life form of yourself. You know what I mean? So like, share, subscribe. Hope you like the video. Peace and love. Find yourself. Know yourself.